Thank you very much. So let's run through and keeping it short so that we end on time. But Jamé, I'd like to come to you first, if I may. So closing thoughts and reflections on what you've heard today to leave with our listeners.
I had the opportunity a few years ago to speak at the Berlin Natural History Museum in the dinosaur room, which is basically filled with skeletons of extinct creatures. And talking about climate, I had the remarkable opportunity to realize that one of the fossils they had there is Archaeopteryx, the very first bird, the transformation of dinosaur into bird. And one of the things that I keep coming back to and thinking and listening today and thinking about the future is that even in the worst kind of extinction event, even in the biggest disaster catastrophe for the planet, evolution and adaptation can create wonders. And we need to be thinking about transformation, about evolution, about how we adapt to a rapidly changing world and know that it is possible.
Not be one of those dinosaurs in the museum. Absolutely. Thank you, Jamé. Mariana, your closing thoughts.
Yes, so I would like to say that let curiosity drive us to a sustainable future. Curiosity is a powerful force that drives us to learn, create, and innovate. Curiosity can lead to extended research, deeper learning, and understanding of complex topics. Curiosity can lead us to create new solutions, solve a problem. Curiosity can lead to the discovery of new way of doing and create new approaches. So let curiosity drive us to a sustainable future.
Thank you, Mariana. Let your curiosity drive you forward. James, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's been some super interesting discussions. I think what I'm taking away is, I'm often focusing my efforts on what we need to, as I run our education work at WBCSD, what we need to learn, the skills and the upskilling we need to drive forward. But I think as well, important to think about what we need to unlearn as well. Some of the comments on the last panel, and particularly about some of the language we use and the way we think about things, this kind of linear thinking model, the importance of unlearning in combination with learning of new skills and new ideas to really help us move forward.
Thank you, James. We need to unlearn things as well as learn them. Iris.
Thanks, Simon. Yeah, I think for corporates, it is urgently required to measure the right things in the right way to really become part of the solutions. And at the end of the day, as Sir Ronnie Cohen says, do well and do good at the same time. That's about it. Thanks.
Thank you. Let's make sure we measure the right things. Absolutely. Wendy, let's come to you.
Thank you. Your outer world reflects your inner world. And when you truly value yourself, everything changes.
Love it. Yeah. Thank you, Wendy. And Brad.
Thanks. It's been a pleasure being here today. And I would just say again, change comes from within. Start by looking at yourself and what you can do within yourself, which then will create that reality around you. Appreciate the time today.
Thank you, Brad. So if evolution and adaptation, we need to be curious. We need to unlearn as well as relearning. We need to measure the right things. Our outer world reflects our inner world, and we need to change from within. And we lost Jonathan, unfortunately, but lots of wise words there for us to take away. Garrick, let me hand over to you to close us out.
I want to say thank you to everybody for their participation. It's fascinating how we've moved from the need to look at policy, the need to look at politics and put pressure on that, the need to look at corporates and what's going on there in order to measure and change plastic accounting, and also to look at some of the skills that fill up the skill gaps. Talked a lot about the kind of opportunities that are available and the economic and valuable opportunities that can be generated and are waiting to be taken, enabling us to evolve. But the thing that really also stays with me is that it's also an individual thing, that we need to work on ourselves, and that our outer world reflects our inner world. It's given a lot to think about. We're going to document all of this. It is being documented. There will be a journal that is produced where you will all get access to it, and you'll be able to read again, discuss, and reflect. But of course, we want to encourage you to continue the conversation. It's impossible to come to some kind of conclusion today, because we've just opened up, we've had such different perspectives, all of which are fascinating, but all of which take us down yet another venue for exploration. I'd like to encourage the conversation to continue. We've had fantastic people chatting in the chats, and we've seen people connecting with each other in the chats, and we've seen people starting to ask each other and answer questions and put their viewpoints forward. Let's allow that conversation to continue beyond this. You have people who are interested in their viewpoints and the things they've written, pursue them. The LinkedIn chat, I know, will continue at 4 o'clock, and there is a place for you to link on there. Continue that conversation in LinkedIn and join a community there around these various topics. The other thing is to stay involved and to stay being curious, because human beings are astonishing, for good and for not so good. And if there's one way out, somebody said it, that the system that we've created is a system that we've created, and it is essentially us. These are the things I'm taking away with me. I want to thank you all for participating. I want to thank you all for your comments and being involved, and keep exploring curiously.